Okay, I'll do a little quick update here. Seems that the Liberals hasn't changed. The Liberal Party is returning, it looks like it, to their old style of listening to the elite and not the less fortunate. Now, for you long-time readers, you remember in 2008 when I was at the IROC and I was invited for that. I was a member of the party and I showed up there for the Christmas party. I was invited. And next thing you know, I was surrounded by 5 thugs, 5 bouncers, and they were sent by a member of the Liberal Party. Now, the Sean Gride, I'm not going to go into details. It took me about 5 years to forget that, Scottish. So, the Liberals, Sean Graham lost. They held a town meeting by Exhibition Park Senior Complex. And a lot of people were upset. I even stood up. I even challenged anyone in there that ordered the thugs to come after me to step outside and we'll take care of it. And a lot of people there were saying that the Liberals, they were playing golf. They were, they were changing into elitists, just like Mike O'Brien. And they don't listen to the little people. Now, we know I've been very outspoken. What they do here in Fredericton, Miramichi, St. John, Edmundston, they got their own provincial jail. So they're going to have a court for people with mental illness or mental issues. I don't know if it's every age or what's going on. I'll find out more. But that's just St. John. And when they sentence them to jail, they go to the provincial jail there, same city. Miramichi, is there a jail there? Yes, there's a jail, youths for the youths, women. Edmundston, they have a jail. Fredericton, there's not. So Fredericton, the bureaucrats, and there's somebody within the Liberal Party, they make sure in the justice, in the courts, you don't have the right to a lawyer. Okay? They charge you with summary. Summary means there's little chance you go to jail. Therefore, the judge can still put you in jail for 6 months. But therefore, you don't have the right to a lawyer. Legal Aid New Brunswick will not give you a lawyer. And number 2, there's no preliminary hearing to find out if there's enough evidence to proceed to trial. So 99.9% of the time, you plead guilty. And then you fart, you end up in jail. But what they do, they make sure once you're in jail, the government came up with this policy last month. The government is no longer the government has no longer responsibility of the inmate once the sentence is over. Once the sentence is over, that's it. So, I have to wait, sorry. So what happens is, they open the door and they say, okay, Fredericton is that way, over 100 miles. So there was a woman in Miramichi in Fredericton that was sentenced, and she was upset because I guess, same thing, no lawyers, but she was sentenced to, a month in jail. And they told her she had a bad back, you'll have to walk back to Fredericton. That we're no longer, it's not our problem. They handcuff you with the sheriff, they bring you there, but they don't bring you back. And they could bring you back because they're always traveling every day. But the government wants somebody from the Liberal Party, and I'll even go as far, we'll find out next week. Remember those 2 cops from Edmundston that grabbed me by the legislator? Could be a member of the Liberal Party that was involved in that. But there's an investigation going, should be done next week. I've been very quiet on this one. So the woman, the mother called me today and said I didn't have to drive her car to go pick that poor woman up in Miramichi. I made a couple of contacts. They're going to give her a bus ticket and she's going to come back to Fredericton. Okay. Now, but the rest of the people, the Indians, the people with mental issues, and the welfare bums, sorry, hitchhike. So I'm going to go to the Liberal Party today and make sure that the next annual meeting, we got to bring this up. We got to find out who is the racist person that's within the Liberal Party that wants those poor people to walk. So, the woman doesn't have to walk. This poor mother, try to find some gas to go and pick her up. Don't have to do that. They're going to bring her, I hope, the sheriff to the bus station, and then she can take the bus from Fredericton, from Miramichi to Fredericton. I don't know how come she needs to take the bus. How come they just put her in the sheriff van and bring her back? But that's another issue. But this has nothing to do with me. This is not, okay, we took care of one issue. It has to be the government policy that everyone that's sentenced here, they must bring them back. Or never mind building a new courthouse, build a new provincial jail here in Fredericton, that's all. But no, the snobs and their fat arse wants to be appointed judges, and then they could just go downtown. Ah, what a system. Why do I get involved in these things? Why?